Hello and welcome to Update 19 from me, Phil, the CEO of the Travel Village Group, and...
Hello, and of course there's Jess, Phil's daughter and manager of the Travel Village.
What a week. We opened the store here on Highfield Road and it's been great to see some friendly faces again and actually be able to interact with people outside of our families. Aircraft can be seen in the skies above us for the first time in 4 months. P&O Cruises sells one of their popular cruise ships, and the Foreign Office has once again let the lunatic out of the asylum to tell the world the groundbreaking news that it's not safe to travel on a cruise ship.
I think someone at the Foreign Office has pushed Dad over the edge this week, but I'm sure we'll find out more about this a little bit later on. But for now, I want to concentrate on the government's traffic light system that has opened up destinations where we can now visit and take that well-earned holiday. We do need to be very clear about this because although this is a very welcomed step forward, there are still some important things that you need to know before you travel.
Yes, Jess, spot on. Firstly, everyone here at the Travel Village, the Cruise Village and the Holiday Village is still working flat out trying to get all the remaining refunds out, the correct documents, the future cruise credits and the refund credit notes, all these out to you, and that's not taking into account the conditions of travel that you'll need to know before you go away, or the hourly amendments we're getting with flight changes due to, of course, the consolidation of the aircraft. Now, this may be fabulous news to many of you, but it has simply increased the already huge workload that our team has to deal with. Each destination is slightly different, and Jess will be sharing just one example of this with you shortly when she shares the Jet2 Holidays link with you and explains some of the details that are involved. But our job at the moment is to make sure you do not turn up at the airport to find that your flight has already departed due to a flight change. We're not being told some of these changes, so we're having to go into each booking individually to check your flight details to make sure that you don't miss your flight. It is a huge task on top of the current workload, so as we've repeatedly said, be kind to our team. Jess, tell us what we can expect if we're going away to I don't know, Mallorca, for example.
Yes, and I have put some useful links on our Travel Village Facebook page, but for now you can see below a Spanish government link, spth.gov.es. There is a Spanish government form that you will need to complete before you fly. It takes about 2 minutes, and once complete you will get a QR code that you need to show when you have landed and gone through passport control. You can also expect random temperature checks, and depending on the hotel chain that you are staying with, it's good to look them up online because many have now introduced an online check-in form that you can complete before arrival to speed up the process of checking in. And if the hotel chain has a smartphone app, like Iberostar for example, this will be very handy during your stay. You can also expect to choose your dining times for the likes of breakfast and dinner, and these will be mostly for the time that you enter the restaurant and not strict times you have to leave by. This allows the hotel to manage the flow of guests and social distancing. You can expect good spacing between tables, and you can also expect the buffet sections to be screened off, and you will be served your chosen food. Expect to wear masks when queuing to be served, but these can be removed once sat at your tables to chat and of course to eat.
Thank you, Jess. That's a great insight. But please do check your bookings online or call us before you travel to ensure you have all the latest information. This is new to all of us and we need to plot our way through this together. I cannot emphasize how important it is for everyone, and I mean everyone, to take responsibility and play their part as we start to move forward into better and safer times. I mentioned earlier that P&O Cruises has sold a ship, Oceania, and it's just the first, I think, of several ships that the cruise lines and us will be saying goodbye to. We're now starting to see a clearer picture in terms of which ships will be sailing from Southampton in 2021, with Princess announcing the replacement for Grand Princess by giving us the all-balcony Regal Princess. This is amazing news and she will be extremely popular, and of course she has all the full medallion features for guests to enjoy, and this will be so important in communication via their medallion app, all the processes and procedures post COVID-19. The cruise line apps will be, and they're going to play a major role in ensuring that cruising is safer and that guests are fully informed whilst on board. Now, the Foreign Office headlines are nothing new. In fact, most cruise lines are not sailing until at least October, so I have no idea why the government felt the urge to issue such a crass and ill-informed statement. I actually have the statement here in full, but for some reason, some idiots at the Foreign Office forgot to turn the page over. So here's the full statement for the benefit of educated people. We want to clarify that despite the lifting of restrictions for foreign travel, nothing has changed in respect of cruise ships because we are working closely with Clear and the cruise lines towards a safe return for cruise holidays. Whilst we currently advise you that you do not travel on a cruise ship, this can change at any time. And as soon as we have confirmation that the industry, the cruise industry, is ready, we will of course be giving you notice of a change of advice, something we are all looking forward to. That's better, isn't it? Speaking as a cruise veteran and an ambassador to the cruise industry and for cruise holidays, this is what I've got to say. The health and safety of guests and crew is an absolute priority for the cruise lines. Since the voluntary suspension of operations, the cruise lines have been working collaboratively with the government on the roadmap to resumption, involving a door-to-door strategy from the time of booking through to your return home. All of this will be with enhanced health protocols. The cruise lines look forward to completing this planning exercise with the government and for the advice to be updated. Now, just to be very clear, German cruise line AIDA is almost ready to sail with German Swiss guests, as is Hapag-Lloyd, and we've seen Hurtigruten complete voyages, so we're a good way down the line and one step closer. Jess.
Thanks, Dad. I think we've covered off quite a lot in what has been a very busy week for us all, and I hope this has given you an insight into the work we are having to do to get through, and also the progress that is being made in the travel industry. And we are all in this together as we move forward. Friends, clients, travel agents, tour operators, cruise lines, hoteliers, and many more people. We have to pull together.
Sound words indeed, Jess. You know what? And there's sound words to finish on, because we need to recognise we all have a part to play in reshaping the travel industry. In fact, I'm going to repeat that. We all have a part to play in reshaping the travel industry, and our family business will be right at the heart of this, rest assured. We'll be shining our light from the top of Blackpool Tower.
So that's update number 19. We are open, our phone lines are open, our shop on Highfield Road is open, and we are selling holidays again. Thank you for watching and staying with us, but most importantly,
and stay safe.
Be kind, and we will be back soon. So from me and my dad, it's goodbye for now.